Hello, hello, and welcome back for another episode of Perfidious Pete Gets Trolled by XCOM, The Long War. Yeah, that's right, I said trolled, because we're getting it worse than a 12-year-old girl in a spittle-spraying fury over a pro-Edward post on the Team Jacob forum. And if you're curious about the specifics of that trolling, feel free to go watch our last episode, wherein I intimate that our run is going too slowly and may never end, and then feel free to enjoy a solid opportunity for a little schadenfreude as the game swiftly slaps me down faster than Congress slaps down term limit proposals. It was brutal. Now, normally, while we were staring at the old Wall of Honor here, I'd throw together a little eulogy for our fallen troopers, specifically Stephanie, Lady Gaga, Germanata, and Jonathan Slick Shoes Key Kwan. Now, I know over here it says MIA and presumed loss, but I saw the shots that both Slick Shoes and the Gogster took. They didn't survive. There's no MIA and presumed lost. I'm just going to go ahead and confirm them as KIA. They are dead, dead, dead. Eh. And, while I would normally throw a eulogy together for our fallen troopers here, and Jonathan Keyquan and Lady Gaga are worth memorializing, between the two of them, 46 missions and combining for over 108 kills, that's pretty fantastic work. Lady Gaga, actually, our most experienced trooper on the Wall of Death here. She had 25 missions, which is even more than Matt Not Today Lauer. So, journeyman service provided by both of those units. But considering the fact that from now on I think we're probably going to be collecting body bags faster than a heroin junkie collects burnt spoons, I'm not really sure I can afford to let myself care enough to give a eulogy to every trooper. And it's not just because I'm a heartless bastard, though I definitely am a heartless bastard, but in this instance it's more of a defense mechanism, really. I mean, I've spent a lot of hours in the company of some of these troopers, and being forced to watch them one by one, that's going to cost me something, emotionally speaking. It's a little Jigsaw-esque, actually, on the aliens' part, to force me watch these men and women that I've come to, well, if not respect, at least, I was going to say honor or something like that, but that's not true. I do nothing but deride them, make fun of them over their personal foibles and particular lives, so while I can't say that I've come to respect them, I've come to at least be familiar with them, and it seems a little vicious on the aliens' parts to make me, force me to watch them to die. That's the kind of shit that can really mess you up. I mean, like, mentally, it's like, I don't want to trivialize post-traumatic stress disorder because I feel that's unfair. It's a legitimate syndrome that is unfortunate if you're afflicted with it, but, this is the sort of stuff that could cause that, so consider it, aliens. I mean, you're doing some jacked up shit making me watch these troopers die. It's fucked up, man. But, Gogster and Slick Shoes, I mean, they can't have post-traumatic stress because the trauma that they suffered didn't stress them, it killed them. So I guess they got off easy. Either way, they're done dealing. Now, we do have a couple items on our housekeeping list, specifically one item.
Available in the armory.
And for once, Magil Barrett is actually correct. We do have a promotion available. Some time ago, we picked up a trooper who I'd never bothered assigning a name to, because I didn't really give a shit about him, so I just never even bothered. We should probably do that. We got old Sergio Castillo here, so let's take a look at him and get this guy a name. Now, the Surge here, kind of a pinched face, a little bit prominent nose, that's for sure. Gray hair. Vaguely asshole-ish look to him. I think, he's kind of self-superior looking too. I wouldn't say he's smug, but he definitely looks kind of arrogant. I think we're going to go with Alan Alda, who is all of those things. Gray-haired, definitely self-satisfied, kind of an asshole. Yeah, we're going to go with Alan Alda. Also, this guy's going to be a medic, so that seems somewhat appropriate, since Alan Alda's most well-known role, at least, is as Hawkeye, the wisecracking surgeon from MASH, which, I gotta say, not a fantastic show. I mean, if you like MASH, feel free to go back and rewatch it. It's, except for, of course, Winchester, who was hard in every episode. That guy was the shit. But except for Winchester, not a lot of bright spots in that show. You can't decide whether it's Malden or whether it's Malden, whether it's maudlin or whether it's just kind of hackneyed sitcom fare. And really, they should have come to a decision, because instead it vacillates back and forth like the pendulum from Poe's story and never really hits its mark, unlike the pendulum from Poe's story, which it certainly does. So, old Hawkeye is ready to roll, and as I said, we're going to make Hawkeye a medic because he was support. Yeah. So let's just get that taken care of. There we go. Also, it wouldn't hurt to have a trained member of a mobile army surgical hospital in our unit. He can help out in the infirmary based on the number of corpses we're going to be dragging back. I got a feeling he's going to be real fucking busy.
Promotions available in the armory.
No, they're not, Magil. I just did them. So with that taken care of, oh, you know what? There is one other thing we got to do. We got to go to our hangar. Now, I said our playthrough's going too slow, and I honestly think that's true. I really think slowness is going to be a problem. So here's what we're going to do. We're putting all our eggs in one basket. I'm going to bring all of my firestorms, and granted, it's all two of them. I have two. But I am going to bring, not you. So I'm going to bring both of these firestorms, and we're going to put them all over North America. So my goal is to try and concentrate all of my best weaponry over a single location in the hopes that the aliens are dumb enough to fly over it, and I can throw all of my firestorms at it. So I know the old adage, don't put all of your eggs in one basket, but when you live on a farm and you have chickens and you only have one basket, well, that's where the fucking eggs go. And that's the situation we're in, so that's how it's going to be. It's a bad decision, but when a bad decision is the only decision, well, you usually make a bad decision. So that's taken care of then. And I guess we'll get to scanning and see if maybe we can get a mission that doesn't have every alien in the universe on it. Still a little salty about last episode. And by a little salty, I mean really, really salty. Alright, UK. You know what? Let's not just restrict this to the United Kingdom. I'm going to post this ban worldwide. Just henceforth, if you make an offer to me and that offer includes 2 engineers as any part of the reward, regardless of what else is on the plate, if you put 2 engineers in it, I'm going to say no. I'm making it a matter of principle. I don't want any more fucking engineers. Now, granted, a floater captive is... you know what? I'm going to rescind everything I just said. I'm a fickle mushhead. I'm willing to change my mind at the, split second. I don't care. I just want this guy gone. I'm tired of feeding that thing. It's not free to keep it alive. 2 engineers don't cost me shit, and if nothing else, I can, make them dance. I put on like an organ grinder's monkey and give one of them an organ grinder and have the other one dress up like the monkey and have him caper about my office to help take my mind off of our recent deaths. In fact, that's what I'm going to do with these 2 engineers, so... you got to throw in an organ grinder costume as well as an organ grinder, or whatever the thing is called. I guess it's an organ. I don't know. Whatever the little crank sort of machine thing is that makes the music for the monkey to dance to. But I need a monkey suit. I need an organ grinder costume and the musical instrument that goes along with that. Then you got that floater captive and 2 engineers. You got yourself a deal. What do you say, UK? You in? Yeah, they're in. All right.
Transfer complete.
Alright, so there's all our eggs successfully moved to the basket. You gotta be fucking kidding me. We just did a large UFO mission. It stomped our asses into the ground. Alright then. Can we shoot it down? Maybe I can shoot it down. I mean, I don't like my chances of shooting it down. Not at all, because we just have regular interceptors, but screw it. Maybe if I can damage it, maybe I'll kill some of the aliens on the way in, so there's not 9 billion of them. That's my hope.
We're in pursuit.
Let's just see if we can hit it. That's really probably what we should focus on. Yeah, so...
We lost the bubble.
I think we hit it once. We gonna get another shot?
Contact detected.
Nope! 50 aliens. You know what? No, I can't. I don't think I can win this. I really don't. 50 aliens on the large UFO map. It's just gonna be you fight 50 aliens at once. Now, I need mutant elites though. I also need the resources from the ship. You know what? No, I'm not gonna do it. No. You win, aliens.
Contact detected.
You win. You win that one. This round goes to you. Congratulations. You just kicked my dick in the dirt. I'm not just going to step up, drop my drawers, and let you do it again. No.
Contact detected.
Please stop clicking that button. I'm such an asshole. Just scan and let that go away. No, they harvest and win. Good. So our firestorm is done. Now build a plasma cannon to put on the son of a bitch.
Detected.
Of course not. Well, this is something we can potentially... Who is Raven 17? Seriously, who is this man and where did he come from? Why doesn't he have a name? Well, we're not sending him up. Brick, go do whatever it is that you do, which in your case is probably get shot down by a fighter. That Raven 17 craft has a laser cannon.
Approaching target.
I'm confused. Was there some kind of bug, maybe? Oh, wow. Actually, Brick, nicely done. I have to assume there was maybe some sort of bug or something where... I don't get it. That aircraft should have a name, because it should have been one of the ones that was involved in our swap. Maybe it got bugged because the guy had no kills and his name just got wiped? You know what? Whatever. I don't even give a shit. Let's get out true to this Sky Ranger here. This is a fight we can win. I can beat 12 aliens. And this mission has mutons on it, which is good, because that means we might, just might, have an opportunity to capture a plasma rifle, which we desperately need. So let's try and set up to make that happen. Mel, Uncle Mel. Oh, hey, Rob, Rihanna's available. Well then, Uncle Mel can go suck an egg. Rihanna's going to be leading this mission. So it's going to be... we did lose a suit of Aegis armor when Lady Gaga got her torso vaporized by some alien plasma. Not all the applause in the world could do it for her, but, well, that alien plasma sure as hell did it. So you know what? I think we'll go with Banshee armor for Rihanna, just because she's going to be sniping and there's grapple hook opportunities, blah, blah, blah. I've said this a number of times now. It's going to be a Gauss rifle then, probably a scope laser sight, and high-capacity mags are going to complete Rihanna's kit. That's got her sorted. What else do we need? Well, we need a lot of stuff. Specifically, we need some of our dead guys back. So if anybody knows a Okor, one of the, I think, like dark magic voodoo, please feel free to send them to the XCOM barracks, care of Perfidious Pete, and well, you know, give them some work. I got a number of folks they could zombify for me, because if I can throw hell, the aliens are using zombies against us. Seems like I should fight fire with fire. I'll send some back at them. I'll send them the goddamn zombified corpse of Marshall Slim and M. Mathers if I have to. Aegis armor, plasma rifle, high capacity mags. We're going to go with the scope and a laser sight. And then we're going to put the groove injector on his merry way out into battle. Gotta say, it's going to be a long time before old groovy Tay Diggs here manages to get himself another promotion. But that's okay. We're going to need more promoted units, so somebody might as well do it. We've got a sniper and infantryman. We're going to need a medic, and I think Alan Alda will be perfect. Hawkeye, get on out there. This is your first mission, buddy. Guess what? You gotta cut your teeth in... Man, your aim is fucking terrible, Hawkeye. Man, I mean, that's real bad, buddy. Real bad. Your will is fantastic, which is surprising, given the fact that you're Alan Alda, who you're also quite speedy, which makes more sense, because I'm assuming you're used to running away from angry people who have seen your work. That just stands to follow, but... Anyway, let's give you a weapon that's going to help you hit the enemy. And by that I mean give you a Gauss rifle that you can't really make a whole lot of use of, but we are going to give you a scope to help out. And then probably, let's say, some battle scanners and a few med kits. That seems a reasonable outfit for you. So there you go. Good luck, Alan Aldo. You're going to need it. Going to want a scout, going to want an assault. Scout. Kanye West, how are you not maximum rank? Well, one of the scouts is going to be Kanye West, because I thought Kanye was... He's not even close. What have you been doing, Kanye? And, well, I mean, arguably, you've probably been fucking Kim Kardashian on a sink, because it's all you ever talk about, but still. Get to work, man. Good God. So, Kanye going to be carrying the pink Can't Take Me Home commemorative alloy cannon into battle. Congratulations, Kanye. Let's see here. What do we want to go with that? Well, we do have mutons, and I would like to capture one. So, chemical grenade and arc thrower for you. Hooray. Also, for a scout, Kanye, you're real goddamn slow. You know what? Hold on a minute. We gotta look at. I want to look at Kanye's kid. We got to speed him up. Let's get rid of that battle scanner. Can we just put nothing there? Yes, we can. Yeah, we need Kanye to be faster. He is not fast enough. So Kanye, despite having tactical rigging, actually is not gonna. I mean, none of this shit is particularly useful for Kanye. We're not gonna need 3 battle scanners. He doesn't have a lock or in the zone, so he can't empty his weapon. So a high capacity mag doesn't really do him any good. And I'm pretty sure that still slows him down, right? What about a laser sight? Nope, that slows him down too. Yeah, so no, we're just gonna have Kanye maintain his foot speed. We need him quicker. An assault trooper to go with Kanye. Oh man, Miley Cyrus is our best assault trooper, folks. I mean, there's a reason why Miley Cyrus is our best assault trooper, and that reason is I periodically just shove their heads into a garbage disposal and laugh while they die. But yeah, Miley Cyrus is our go-to assault. That's not good. We're gonna grab Sir Sidney. We're gonna fit him out, of course, with an alloy cannon, breaching ammos in case of Muton Berserker, although I don't think there are any Muton Berserkers on this mission. Walker servos, and we'll throw him an arc thrower because why the hell not? Because it slows him down is why the hell not, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Just still, that's 16 foot speed for Sir Sidney. Also, if anybody's gonna capture an alien, it's gonna be Sir Sidney Portier. Yeah, goddamn right, son. Sir Sidney Portier sets every goal. Sir Sidney Portier then hits those goals with unerring accuracy. Sir Sidney Portier does not know the meaning of the word failure and has never failed in his life. Well, thank you then, Sir Sidney. Taylor Moose Lautner gonna do duty for us here as a base of fire gunner. And the reason for that is because our pulse carbine is somewhere underneath the scattered parts of Lady Gaga's body. We don't exactly know where they are because we didn't recover them. We were forced to run like Shrieking Little Geisha from Ninja Gaiden. And if you've ever, or not Ninja Gaiden, rather, what was the name of that? Stealth Assassin game, one of the first ones. Whenever you found a geisha, they went ee and threw their hands up in the air and shrieked and ran around. Man, I can't remember the name of that. Fantastic game. You could throw poison balls of rice on rooftops and guards would just go over and stare at it and go, ooh, rice, for like an hour. Good game. Name escapes me at the moment, though. If you know, drop it in the comments. That'd be fine. So Taylor Moose Lautner, gunner, sorted. We need an engineer. Let's get whoever's good on the job. Or alternatively, if we can't get anyone good, because clearly we can't get anyone good. So in lieu of someone good, we're gonna send Kristen Stewart. We'll give her a plasma carbine, because I guess we can, so I don't really see any reason not to. And let's give her chemical grenades instead of alien grenades. I don't really feel we're going to need all those. Chem grenades could be useful in facilitating a capture. And then for a final unit, we're just going to... That's so dumb. We don't need to take Taylor Swift. She's max rank. She can't get any EXP. Let's take somebody who can benefit from this, like Tiger Cougar Woods. And Cougar's going to get our Mech 3 Paladin suit, which through what was effectively honest to Hoyle miracle, Drake managed to bring back from our last mission, even though there is no way he should have brought it back. None at all. Delirium servos then for Tiger Cougar Woods. And let's get stuck in. I mean, seriously, Drake was... He had like 5 Mutant Elites shoot at him in the same turn. One threw a grenade at him, and then a couple other guys chipped in some fire. And Drake just stood there and took it, and then drug himself over a bunch of busted concrete and broken glass to manage to haul his shattered carcass back to the extraction zone with our mech suit. Honestly, it was a Raleigh Beckett moment, just without
Brazilian
Raleigh Beckett.
authorities have requested our help, so that's where we're going next. The downed UFO is in a densely populated urban area. We'll need to move in and secure the scene before...
Is that a
people
fact,
start
Bradford?
panicking.
Densely populated urban area? I think you're full of shit, Bradford. Or either that, or you're just trying to get some kind of, like, subtle insult on the people of Brazil. Pretty sure I mentioned this before, but I think Bradford's just kind of being a dick, saying, "Oh, Brazil's such a shithole that disqualifies as a densely populated urban area," and that's not cool, Bradford. That's not cool at all. Also, didn't we just play this map?
Affirmative, Big Sky. Strike 1 is free to engage hostile
Maybe
targets
not.
at the
I don't.
crash site.
We've been seeing like we've been getting a lot of the same maps over and over. But then again, I guess there are only so many crashed UFO maps. Like 4. No, because we haven't had the one in the urban city for like probably 70 episodes at least, and it's been a long time since we've had the farm. Like a long time. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Let's just get this over with. There are only 2 crashed UFO maps for 2 large UFO maps, and we've played both of those a number of times, and just avoided playing one today. Why does Alan Alda... Oh, never mind, he's a medic. You know what? Take firsties, Alan Alda. You're fresh out of boot. It's time for you to learn what being in Project XCOM is all about. Specifically, that it's all about you getting your face shot off.
Scanners up and
But
running.
welcome to the table. Time to learn. Alright, so that looks clear. Just double check that. I didn't see anything. And there's a meld canister over there. Alright, so let's just start our advance. Let's see if we can get Rihanna in a reasonable firing position. And clearly the Banshee armor is going to prove to be a mistake. There's nowhere high for Rihanna even to take advantage of the damn good ground ability we gave her. Tiger Cougar Woods going to head to there. Kanye, why don't you dash? I'm sure that'll pop a pod, but honestly I wouldn't necessarily care. Because apparently the enemies now only come in 2 varieties of difficulty. 1, impossible. 2, not a challenge. There's no happy medium at all, folks. They're either absolutely unstoppable horde of killing, screaming Mongol-esque raiders, or it's like 4 dudes and an old jalopy who just show up half-baked, roll out of their car amidst a spill of empty beer cans, and they're like, "Yo, dude, brah, we're here to fuck with the humans. Yo, what up, humans?"
Confirmed. On our way.
And then they immediately get the savage beating their douchebag asses deserve. That's it. It's either like stoner, drunken frat guys pouring out of a UFO, or it's literally the Ilkhanate storming across Asia. Also, we have no idea where that unit was. None. And it sounded like a mechtoid.
That's
Let's split the difference with Tiger Cougar Woods here and see if we can get eyes on both of these melt canisters. We got one there. We had an arrow indicator that there was meld over here, but I don't see where that would be. Really don't. Let's put the Cougar on Overwatch then.
Commander.
Kanye, why don't you go ahead and take a dash to that log. Go ahead and spawn a pod for us if you would, because I'm sure you will, whether I want you to or not. I'm just going to pretend that I do in the hopes that the game will try to troll me
I'm all over.
and fail to troll me. Little reverse psychology there. Suck it, XCOM.
Eyes on the prize.
Alan Alda, you can advance to that log. Cop squat right next to it, and if you need to, drop a log of your own. Everybody poops. Why not to Alan Alda? I mean, everybody poops. I'm sure Alan Alda poops too. You know, I have Alan Alda there, and now I'm wondering, is he dead? I'm not sure, but for some reason I seem to think that Alan Alda, like, died recently, in which case I'm going to feel a little bit guilty about that. I'll have to Google that once I'm done recording this. Maybe he's not dead. Maybe it was somebody else I was thinking that died.
Location confirmed.
Maybe it was Henry Morgan, which it seems odd that I would confuse Henry Morgan with Alan Alda, because they're not really similar in any way, shape, form, or capacity. Mostly because Henry Morgan was pretty cool, whereas Alan Alda is a monstrous fucking crime against nature. But I digress. Let's continue playing here. So clearly there are some enemies over in that vicinity.
Do you hear something?
Well, yes. Mutons and a mechtoid, specifically.
It just got hot in here.
Did it? Did it just get hot? Well, that's good, because Tay Diggs...
X-ray down.
Holy crap, Tay Diggs, where the hell did you pull that out of? I mean, well, it came out of your ass, clearly, but still. That was a unexpected ass pull. Yeah, Matt Lauer's not going to have targets at anything. The only person who might have a shot at anything is potentially Rihanna. We're going to revisit that in a moment, because Rihanna actually could set up a capture, potentially. Tay Diggs. Alright, does this guy have reactive sensors? Let's see. He does not. Good. Alright then. So, fuck him up, Tay Diggs. You can't miss, so go ahead and start shooting. 7 damage. A reasonable beginning. Can you do 7 more, perhaps? Okay, 5 more. 5 is less than 7, as any Sesame Street character could tell us readily. Still, not unreasonable output. I think our best bet here would be to try to avoid getting into the enemy's line of sight, and maybe deploying a proximity grenade over the top of this log. We can do some reasonably good stuff with the proximity grenade here. We're going to go with the up and over, and we're going to drop that right there on top of that guy. Whoop!
Proximity mine in position.
And if we can get Kristen Stewart into range, which I'm not sure we'll be able to do, clearly we cannot, because Kristen Stewart is 8,000 miles away. But could we have gotten Kristen Stewart into range, we would have had a reasonable opportunity to detonate that mechtoid and go straight out and get a kill. You know what? We're going to double move with our scout. There are 2 mutons over there, and I will be damned if one of those sons of bitches doesn't get captured. I'm capturing one of those mutons. It's going to happen. So get ready, mutons.
Will do.
You're about to be owned. Or pwned, whatever. What I'm saying is, you're going to get it, mutons. You're going to get it.
Stepping off.
We're going to dash Kristen Stewart. That mechtoid is one thing we know not going anywhere. Rihanna can't see it, but she's not in a good position. I really think we should probably have Rihanna move. I don't necessarily want to put her behind that log.
I'm on the move.
Let's put Rihanna there, and we will have her see if she can maybe injure one of these unto the point of capture, which would be delightful. We could really use... nope. We could really use a plasma rifle. I mean, we could really use a plasma weapon. And we're going to have Sir Sidney advance to here. He's just going to go in Overwatch.
Eyes on the prize.
Alan Alda, I don't really care what you do.
Moving.
I really don't. At all care what you do. You know what? That doesn't particularly seem useful. Why don't you throw a smoke grenade instead? Maybe at someone in a little more danger or of a little more importance than yourself. Which is literally anyone else on the mission. So there goes Alan Alda. Whee! Little obfuscating smoke, which is actually Alan Alda's method for approaching being a director as well. He just throws as much smoke as he can to distract his enemies, foes, or other naysayers, and then hides. Yeah, that's not good. Kanye panicking, but Kanye panic, not surprising, and actually a useful panic since Kanye moved to cover and will not be taking any further flank shots as a result. That really, really could have gone worse, and apparently there's at least one more muton back there, and by that I mean more than one. There are several. What are you doing?
Enemy fire.
Futilely firing at, yeah, whatever. Justin, I don't even remember who that is. Oh, it's, Tiger Woods. Rihanna has double tap. Go ahead and kill that guy, Rihanna, because you can't miss. There you go. So Rihanna puts a mechtoid in the ground. Doink. You know, if we could get one of these plasma rifles, Rihanna, we would have a chance to build you an actual gun. Yeah, I know. I'm surprised as well. I'm not surprised by that miss, however. I gotta say that. It's just, not at all surprised. Tay Groove Injector Diggs with a couple bad shots. We're still going to take him. That guy's on Overwatch. And we'll shoot it again. I don't care. I can play this game all day. And there's our possible capture right there. So let's bring Kristen Stewart to this position. And we could go for the Dipsy Doodle maneuver. You know what? Before we do that, let's have Kristen... You know, I was going to say we could go with a proximity mine grenade, but I think probably Kristen Stewart may just be able to kill this guy if we just drop a grenade straight on him. So let's do that instead.
Grenade out.
Grenade time from Old K-Stew. What's she got? Not enough damage, but again, the potential for a capture exists on that unit. So I'm going to call that a good thing. And as such, I think for this navigator, we should just kill him then. And that's precisely what we're going to do. So we're going to grenade here, do some damage to both of these. Should kill that guy and damage that guy and put him in the capture zone. Yep, there we go. So we got 2 units now that are easily captured. And if we could get a chemical grenade on top of one of those 2 units, our capture opportunities would skyrocket. So let's try and do that. We're going to get Sir Sydney in position here. And we're going to put Sir Sydney on Overwatch. Hawkeye's got a shot. We're not going to take it, actually. We're going to put Hawkeye on Overwatch. Mostly because I'm fairly concerned, or fairly convinced, rather, that he won't be able to hit anything, even if he shoots at it.
Yes, Commander.
And Taylor Lautner's going to come over here, and he's going to hunker down. Sorted. Let's see what the enemies come up with. They're probably going to run away.
Targets are retreating.
He went on Overwatch. Sounded like that guy double moved. Alright, so Kanye deciding to come out of his funk and cease panicking. Just going to put a nice little chemical grenade there for us. Whee! Up and over. Chemicals delivered. Nice job. And that's going to let Sir Sydney go in for the capture. Now, Sir Sydney can stand in this acid cloud because he does have Titan armor. I'm just trying to see if there's a spot where Sir Sydney could be and not necessarily be flanked. There looks reasonable.
Solid copy.
Oh, that guy's on Overwatch. Yeah, I'm dumb. Yeah, that's good. Hey, let's just get Sir Sydney killed while we're at it, because one thing that this playthrough has taught me, it's that I hate assault troopers. I hate them. Clearly, I hate them with a passion.
Hope this works.
Wow, I honestly am fucking flabbergasted, actually, Sir Sydney. You said you hoped it worked. I am fucking amazed that it worked, to be perfectly honest. And we're just gonna have Rihanna straight up kill this guy. I'm not gonna risk Sir Sydney. So we'll let Rihanna put a bullet straight through his skull. We don't care. We already got 1 alien rifle in this mission, which is an infinite improvement over all of our previous missions combined. And now we're going to go clean up whatever the hell the rest of this mission consists of. Probably 2 pods in and around this ship would be my guess. It's going to be Overwatch for Tiger Woods. Alan Aldo, why don't you get your ass over there and do a little bit of work on Kanye there and Sir Sydney once he gets back. We're just going to make a nice little healing corner. So I guess you could say Alan Aldo's setting up a little MASH unit of his own. Oh, yeah, look what I did there. See that? It's fucking awesome, wasn't it? No? You're right, it wasn't awesome. It was pathetic, and I'm ashamed of myself. Really, I'd say I'm better than that, but that's a lie. I should have known better, that's true, but, you know, whatever. Cheap jokes are the best jokes. They don't require any forethought, planning, or particular execution, so, hey. I heard a sectoid. Also, it sounded more than a little like it was coming from this direction, which doesn't make a whole lot of sense. Although there was a mechtoid over there with those mutons, so maybe. Let's get Sir Sydney over into the Mobile Armory Surgical Hospital here for a little bit of patching up. He's going to go to Overwatch. Alan Alda's going to go to work on Kanye, doing a little triage here. Healing the most wounded unit first, so giving priority to the most injured person. Moose, why don't you just keep an eye on that spaceship for us. Tay Diggs, you can dash over there. Although that might have been a misclick. Well, spawned a pod, though. Fantastic work, Tay Diggs. Real proud of you, buddy. Real proud of you, too, Moose. Good job, bud. Nicely done. Way to leave that sectoid commander just standing right out there in the open, ready to crack us open like eggs. That's fine work. Can Rihanna contribute anything over in this vicinity? Probably not, since she's out of ammo.
Ready to rock.
So we'll go ahead and get that taken care of. Tiger Woods, though, can contribute in a big way, perhaps. Where's Kristen Stewart? And has Kristen Stewart moved yet? The answer is no. So this has some potential. Alright, we're going to put Kristen Stewart here, and I just want to see how far she can throw one of these. Not far enough is the answer. Okay. So we won't be able to go for our patented maneuver this turn. That's not to say that our patent maneuver isn't going to perchance be doable, just it's not going to be doable right now. Instead, we're going to drop a grenade on this sectoid commander. Boop! Good damage from Cougar. I gotta say, I'm enjoying Cougar much more as a as an archer than I ever did as a Rocketeer. Fuck Rocketeers forever. They're shit. And if I do another playthrough, which I may do when this one invariably goes down in a heap of fucking flames, as I now have a strong suspicion it's going to end in tragedy. With the updated builds, I think any Rocketeers we get they're getting chopped. I'm going to specifically try and avoid getting Rocketeers, but should we happen to random into one, I'm probably just going to save them for hack jobs. Some kind of panic. Yeah. Rihanna surprisingly showing some resilience to the panic. That's unexpected from the plucky little songstress. What do we got here? Panic as well.
For the love of God, get me out of here.
Tay Diggs actually got a good look at Angela Bassett, apparently, and decided it was time to panic. And probably rightly so, in all honesty. We're going to shoot at a unit that hunkered down? Nope. They're just going to try and mind fray Rihanna to death, apparently. That's not necessarily a terrible idea, because in all honesty, it seems like Rihanna might be vulnerable to such tactics. I'm not trying to fire any shots or anything, but, well, that's not true. That's a lie. I'm totally trying to fire shots. But, it does seem reasonable that she would be vulnerable to such tactics. We're going to put Kanye West here, mostly because I just want him to draw this Overwatch with his lightning reflexes. I know Kanye still needs to be healed, but in this case, and in the event that we can pick up all the aliens, which I think we have a reasonable shot at doing now, we're going to have Tiger Cougar Woods come down. Yeah. Oh, you know what? Now I'm debating whether it would be better. You know what? Yeah, I'm going to change my tactics just a little bit. I think a flamethrower would probably be more useful here. So we're going to have Kristen Stewart come in and sort of level the playing field here with a grenade. And by level the playing field, I mean just destroy a whole bunch of cover and do some damage to that guy. Perfect. And then I think we'll have Tiger Woods go in with the flamethrower. So Tiger, if you would be so kind, for the love of Mike, whatever you do, sir, in any endeavor you should engage, this is XCOM. Never stand on a ramp. Never stand near a ramp. Avoid ramps at all costs. They are the most deadly weapon in the aliens' arsenal. An inclined plane. That's their most fearsome foe. And that was a damn fine flamethrower, if I do say so myself. Nicely done, Tiger. Good job, buddy. Good job. I'm proud of you. I really am. So, Taylor Moose Lautner, might as well rapid fire. 241% is better than 150, especially when one of them's holo targeting. And if nothing else, you make the rest of our troopers' jobs easier. Which is good, because literally nothing else is going to come of that. Not even worth it. So we're going to grab this meld, and we're just going to have Kanye move a little. That's fine. He'll set up a flank shot for next turn if necessary. Hawkeye Alan Alda going to continue to execute his surgical mandate and patch up the badly injured Susidney. Also neutralizes acid, not that that was relevant. Susidney has Titan armor. And can walk through that shit. Doesn't really care. We got Rihanna's going to dash, I guess. Still under the effects of a mind fray, having a little trouble. Nah, just dash Susidney. I was going to consider having Susidney take a run and gun, but it's probably not worth it. We've got Outsider here who is going to panic and fall back. Yep, there he goes. Didn't go far. He's going to shoot at Tiger Woods. That's definitively going to happen. He missed, though, which is surprising. Then he regenerated 5 health, which is unfortunate, but still, we're okay. Which of you has an arc thrower? Kanye has an arc thrower. You know what? Nah. I was thinking about having Kanye go for a capture. At this point, it hardly seems worth it. We don't need carbines anyway, and I don't want to risk screwing up this mission somehow and get somebody killed on a mission where we're all... Oh. Okay. Well then. Gotta say that was somewhat unexpected. Nice shot, Sir Sidney. Damn, Skippy, it was a nice shot. I'm Sir Sidney Poitier. Sir Sidney Poitier does not take bad shots. Well then. I was not expecting this opportunity to arise, but I'm not upset that it did. This should be a flank shot for Kanye. No. You know what, Kanye? See if you can push him out into someone else's line of fire. you did in fact do that, and holo-target him as well, which is a nice ancillary benefit. Tiger Woods with a couple reasonable shots. K-Stew.
I'm on the move.
I don't think she's going to be able to get a grenade through here, but that's not going to stop me from trying. And also, I'm wrong. K-Stew can totally get a grenade through there, so we're going to absolutely do that.
Frag out.
And I think I may have just destroyed Sir Sydney's cover. I did, in fact, destroy Sir Sydney's cover. That was shitty. Sorry, Sid. That was a legitimate mistake. Didn't mean to do that, buddy. Apologies. Moose is going to hunker down. Rihanna has nothing. She's just going to do an Overwatch. And that means it's up to Tiger Woods to save the day, which is not really a problem, because Tiger Woods here can totally save the day. So Tiger Woods saving the day, how? With a flamethrower. There we go.
Mission accomplished.
So, Tiger Woods, fucking getting it done. And that is the first time I've had anything positive to say about Tiger Woods throughout the course of his XCOM career. Still, Tiger Woods, shit, he got it done, man. If there was a green jacket in the barracks, I nominate Tiger for said jacket. That was some fine fucking work, T. So a nice little bit of payback. That's a little bit of a shot in the arm that we really needed after our last mission. A little bit of pick-me-up, picking up one alien weapon at least. Kanye with an 8-day wound, but honestly that's not going to be much longer than his fatigue time was anyway, so it's not really a problem. An alien rifle for us, huge coup. And now comes the ever-important question. First thing we're going to do, of course, is go to the gray market. We're going to sell off these junk UFO parts that we don't need. Goodbye and goodbye. Well, those are gone. And the ever-important... Whoa, whoa, whoa. What was that on mission control there? No. Go back to the situation room. There was something red on the map. What the hell is that? What, why is that there? Is there a UFO there? What the hell is that? What's going on in Africa? Nothing. Okay. Probably just some kind of artifact glitch of the fact that we just did a mission there or something. I'm not sure. Anyway, let's go down to engineering and decide how we're going to use that plasma rifle.
To have more help down here.
We need this. We really need a plasma cannon. We really do. We can totally afford to build one as well. Takes our alien rifle, 5 mil, 17 alloys, 21 illerium, all things which we have an abundance of. But we did just lose our saw, which is bad, but we have a plasma rifle, which is good, because we can take that thing and build the plasma, what's it, I forget what a plasma nova gun? No, we can't, because we don't have enough cash, but cash isn't really a problem. But we could build the plasma nova gun, which also real good. And we already have all of our eggs in one basket as far as Overseer shots go. It might be a while before the Overseer flies over North America, and it seems like they'll probably avoid it since it's got our highest concentration of talented fighters. You know what? Let's build the Plasma Nova gun. Honestly, this is probably the wrong decision, but let's face it, at this point, this is not going to be the wrong decision that costs us our run if that's the way it turns out. If our whole campaign turns out to be a failure, this will not be the moment we look back on and go, oh yeah, that's where I lost it, right there. That's the one that cost me. This decision, this won't, yeah, we won't be doing that. We won't be looking back on this moment and going, oh, if only I hadn't built that Plasma Nova gun. Pretty sure we won't be saying that. What else can we get rid of? Few Muton captives. Woohoo! We don't really need all these drone wrecks, I suppose. They are useful because we use them to build boosters. We have no use for Berserker corpses. Don't really need Muton corpses either, because we got plenty of those. Thin Man. Thin Man actually go into consumable, so we'll hang on to those. Also the jars of urine, we'll hang on to those as well. Heavy floaters we got no use for. Regular floaters we have even less use for. Bradford, who the fuck are you even talking to, you drunken prick? Just shut your mouth. And 30 sectoid corpses is way more than we need, so let's complete that transaction. That's going to give us a screaming horde of cash, more than we need, in fact. But it's not like Exalt can hack it and take it anymore, because you know what? Even if I lose this run, the one thing I will feel pretty positive about, I did eliminate Exalt from this map on the most broken difficult Exalt setting. And the subsequent builds after 13, they've made Exalt easier in every case. And if nothing else, and I fucking hate Exalt so much, but if nothing else, I did actually defeat the Exalt portion of the mission on its most difficult. So even if the aliens crush my neck under their boot, I can feel good about the fact that, well, when it came down to Exalt, we got it done. Where's the Plasma Nova gun, by the way? Anywhere? Plasma Nova gun. Still looking for it. Where you at? Nova gun. Plasma Nova gun. Somewhere. Anywhere. On the list. There it is. This is going to take Dr. Shen, I'm going to guess, between 6 and 9 centuries. 22 days. That's a real fucking long time. You know what? At 22 days, Dr. Shen, it might as well fucking be never. Then again, it takes you longer to build plasma cannons, so I guess I don't really have any cause to complain. Actually, I think it took 22 days for him to build a plasma cannon as well. And I know some of you out there right now are screaming at your monitors, that's why you should get more engineers, but, whatever. Maybe next time. Maybe I'll learn from my mistakes and my disdain for the engineering profession. Although that's not true, I actually think engineers are pretty useful. But, my disdain for XCOM variety engineers and learn from my mistakes for our next playthrough and maybe speed things up so it doesn't take 10,000 years to build everything. But I digress. I've had enough self-reflection for one day, and I'm feeling positive with a little payback. So on a upswing, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap things up. Of course, if you enjoyed the episode, feel free to drop a like down in the comments section. Your support really does mean a lot to us. And if you'd like to see more daily XCOM, consider subscribing as well. We'll see you again soon.